One of the most remarkable moments in your life is when you meet the person who makes you feel complete. The person who makes your world a beautiful and magical place. The person who accepts you in every way and is the first face you want to see when you come home. It's not something that everyone is privileged enough to experience in their lives. But we are here today because Kennedy and Cameron were lucky enough to do so.
When Kennedy was born, it was the happiest day of my life. First-time dad. I had a lot to learn, but for the first few months of her life, it was a little annoying whenever somebody would say, you have to appreciate every moment you have with them. You know, enjoy every second. They're gonna grow up so fast. Don't blink. Because honestly, for the first few months, I did not get that impression at all. But for the next 18 years or so, I realized that every one of those people were absolutely right. Like, it went by so fast. And before I knew it, I found myself at one of her high school volleyball games, and just the perfect timing to turn my head around and see her kissing a boy on the lips. That boy. And like any girl dad, I've watched her grow up thinking no boy is ever going to be good enough for her. Even that boy, at first. But Cameron surprised me. He somehow managed to make his way into a very special place in my heart that I never knew existed. I see how he looks at her and how he talks to her, how he lights up when he's with her. I know there's nothing he wouldn't do for my baby girl. Don't cry, don't.
Okay.
Don't cry. It's all good. Love you, baby. Love you so much. You picked a good one, sweetie. I'm very happy about this. Love you.
Did you have a good morning? Hello. I'm doing good. Yeah. Thank you so much. This is beautiful. Cannot wait. For real.
Don't turn your head.
Hello. I'm not looking. That's why. Are you looking at me?
At the back of you.
Oh, that's unfair. That's so unfair. I love you. I'll see you in a couple minutes.
Finding your life partner is truly magical. But marriage can be one of the more challenging adventures in human relationships. No ceremony can forge a true marriage. That is only something the two of you can build together. It takes love and patience, mutual support and belief, tenderness and laughter, and learning to make the important things matter while letting go of the rest. Today, we get to watch as Kennedy and Cameron make the commitment to spend the rest of their lives together.
From the moment we first saw each other, there was an instant connection. There was something about your beautiful green eyes and the way you looked at me that told me that you were going to be the one I was going to spend my forever with. Our story hasn't been perfect. We've had our ups and downs, but the love we have for each other is meant to last a lifetime. When I'm around you, I feel at home. When I look into your eyes, I know I'm where I'm supposed to be. Your presence gives me the strength and confidence to be the best version of myself. No matter where we are, as long as I'm with you, I know everything will be okay. I promise to always be there for you when you're at your lowest and to take you further when you're at your highest. I promise to keep our love in my heart for as long as it's still beating. I love you forever.
Cameron,
I like to believe that we have stood here before in past lives, professing our love and promises to each other again and again in a million beautiful ways, each time trying to truly express this love that we have for each other, although we both know that no string of words will ever be sufficient. I feel as if our connection continues to strengthen, drawing us to each other sooner and sooner in life. And if that's the case, I'd say we did pretty good falling in love at 14 and 15. We had the opportunity to grow up together, which means that I've had the privilege to fall in love with every single version of you along the way. We've matured over the years, both as a couple and as individuals, but when I look at you, I still see every version of you that I once loved before, and I cannot wait to fall in love with the one that I will call my husband and every version of you to follow. I promise that I will never take the care, patience, and love that you show me every day for granted. I will be eternally grateful for the love and loyalty that you show to those I hold closest in my heart, and I promise that I will continue to try my best to return the favor. I promise to remind you every day just how special you are and express my love to you in every way possible that I can imagine. Loving you is the greatest privilege that I've ever had, and I promise to do so with everything I have forever. Most importantly, when death does do us part, I promise to find you again and again and again in every single lifetime.
And now, the moment you've all been waiting for, by the power vested in me by the state of Ohio, I now declare you husband and wife. Please, Cameron, kiss your bride. I now have the honor to introduce to you for the very first time, Mr. and Mrs. Brady.
So here we are. You guys have said your vows. You're husband and wife. Still can't believe it. This was the easy part. The hard part is everything that comes after. Marriage takes a lot of work, constant effort, and it requires truly unconditional love, because you guys will see each other at your very best and your very worst. But above all, I think the most important ingredient is respect. Always be humble and respect each other. You guys are here today with each other because you want to be. And please don't ever forget that. May you both have a very full lifetime of happiness together. Love you both.